What's up, everybody? So in today's video I am going to try to explain the world of CC. So we're going to do a little bit of CC shopping. I'm going to explain how I organize, gently how to install CC. I'm going to explain a little bit about things I recommend you do, and this video is made with the understanding that you understand how to use a computer. You know how to make files, you know how to move things around on your computer, you know how to move around in the Windows software. I'm not going to break down every single step. I'm going to break down basically what you need to know. So what I have on the screen right now is my specs for my computer. I have a Dell Alienware computer. I think it's like a Aurora R8. That's what I think I have. I don't know if that's it. The way I got this computer is kind of like a funny-ish story, so I don't really know the exact model and brand because I didn't specifically select it. So I have a Dell Alienware. I think it's an Aurora R8. But as you can see, my specs, I have an Intel Core i5, 16 gigabytes of RAM. As you can see, this is my specs. So you can screenshot it, and then maybe if you're looking for a new computer, you can take it to the store, show them what I have, and try to get something like what I have, because my sim is able to run in Ultra. All its graphics are in Ultra, even with all the CC installed. I am able to run in Ultra. Okay, so these are my specs. So we're gonna move forward. So now we're gonna talk about your hard drives and how you should install your game. So I'm gonna open up my file explorer, click this PC, and then it's gonna show you this PC. So I have two hard drives, two physical hard drives installed into my computer, and then I have this is my Google Drive, which is a cloud. So we're going to ignore the Google Drive, but we're going to talk about these two things right here. So if you don't know what OS means operating system. So what is an operating system? Windows is an operating system. It's what makes your computer work. It's the software to your computer. When you first buy your computer and all this stuff is installing, it's installing your operating system, which is Windows. And the goal is to pretty much only have your operating system on a drive by itself. The less you have on your drive, the faster it moves. So by default, when you purchase a Windows computer, your operating system will be on your C drive, and it will be called OS parentheses C colon parentheses. That's what it is. Is that a colon? I think so. But that's the operating system. OS stands for operating system. And when you buy a gaming PC, normally it comes with a second drive installed. Now I'm saying normally, I have never, from my experience, it's always had a second drive. And the reason why they give you a second drive is the reason I just stated. Is because you want to have only your operating system on the C drive mostly, and then you want to have a secondary drive where you install all your games. It's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. So the way computer works is that the operating system runs everything, and kind of most of the time only can do a couple of things at once. So if you're trying to do everything from the same place, it's going to slow your computer down. So when you install the Sims, when you install your software, when you just tap in that next button, next, you need to slow down. And then one of those steps is going to ask you, where do you want to install the game? And that's the time that you're going to take to select a different drive from the C drive, because by default, like I said, Windows, everything automatically installs to your C drive. Everything out, because they know if you have a Windows computer, you have a C drive. So that's where they default put everything, so there's no confusion. So when you're downloading the game, next time you download the game, or this is your first time downloading the Sims, slow down when you're installing it, and when it asks you where you want to put the game, select the proper drive. And you can also move the game too. And I believe you can do that in Origin. Let's see. There is I'm just passing it up my game library. I believe you can move settings. Yeah, it has an option right here to move the game. So you can also do that way, move the game, and then it lets you select where you want to move the game to, and then you want it to go ahead and move it to a different place. But we're not going to get into it today. That's just a little side note. So you, from the jump, you want to install your game onto a different drive from your operating system. Now, this may present a problem for you because you're sitting there, you're looking at your PC, and you're like, Daria, this PC only has one drive. What am I supposed to do? Well, I got you. So I'm going to open up good old Amazon. So you have a few options. You can literally use a flash drive. You want to use a 3.0 flash drive, and I'm going to say, or better, because I've seen 3.1, but as you can see, I literally searched 3.0 USB flash drive. 3.0 it runs really, really fast. You can see right here it says 2.0. That's the old school flash drive. Those moves very slow. That's good for files and pictures. But if you're trying to do a game, I would go for 3.0 or better. And this is what you can afford. It has 2 terabytes of memory. So you want to go for like a flash drive, or even better, which is way faster than a flash drive. If you can afford it, as you can see, these are more expensive. You get you an external hard drive. And you see this is also 2 terabytes, but it's like $20 more. Excuse me. It's like $20 more than the flash drive because it's faster. Either whether you decide to get an external hard drive, whether you decide to get a flash drive, you pretty much want this to be of set it and forget it. You do not want to buy this like, oh, I'm gonna use this for school, I'm gonna use this for this. This is what you're going to plug in your computer, and it's going to stay in your computer indefinitely, because you don't want to keep unplugging it, replugging it, unplugging it, replugging it, all this other stuff, because you can corrupt your files. So what you want to do is just find you a thing, whether you get you a flash drive or whether you get you an external hard drive that you're going to plug into your computer and leave it in there. Right? Right. So we're talking about that. So then once you plug in your external hard drive, it's going to show up on your computer just like this. Right? So, okay. Daria? All right now. So I got my external hard drive, or I see my second drive on the computer. Now, how do I move my mods to my external drive? Because like I said, by default, your mods pop up in your documents folder. So by default, your documents folder is in your C drive. I have the solution. It's very, very easy process to move your documents folder to a different drive. So what you want to do is, you'll see your documents folder. It's normally under the quick access, but just find it on your computer. Right click the documents. You go down to properties, right? And then this little screen pop up. It says documents properties, right? And then you go to location. So now I'm under location tab, and it says what it says, whatever. And you click the move button. And this is where you get to go and move it to where you want it to go. So I want to move it from my C drive to my D drive, or whatever the drive is called. It doesn't matter what it's called. You can call it whatever you wanted to call it. But on my computer, my secondary drive is called the D drive. So I'm going to open up this PC again. Literally just click the D drive or whatever drive you want to put it on, and click select folder, right? And then it's going to ask you if you want to move the files to, and you want to hit yes. It's going to be like, I don't want to do it because I already moved my drive, but you hit select folder. Then it's going to be a pop-up that says, do you want to move the files to? And you're going to select yes. And now, boom. Now you have moved your mods onto your external hard drive or your secondary hard drive. Your computer is still running fast, your game is still running fast, and now you have way more room for way more mods. Okay, so now we went over that. Next, you want to go over what software that I recommend you have downloaded if you're going to be doing this mod thing, okay? So the first thing I'm going to recommend is 7-Zip. This is on Google. You can Google 7-Zip. I'm definitely going to leave a link to this exact website. You download whatever version you need, whatever, and you know, you click right here. This is the most, I believe this is always the most recent version right here, and you just download it and installs into your computer, and boom, you have it. That's all you have to do. Just install it and it's in your computer, and now you can use it. And I'm gonna show you how to use it shortly, obviously. And then you're gonna need Sims 4 Studio. I'm also going to leave a link to this page so you can download it, and then get the, whether you have a Mac or a Windows. This is a Windows tutorial, so download the Windows version, obviously. I'm also, like I said, I'm gonna leave this link below. And then you need the Sims 4 Tray Importer, and I'm also gonna leave this link down below, and you're going to download these files. So you have all three of those softwares installed, and obviously your Sims game. Right. Boom. All three of those things are now downloaded. So I'm going to insert me CC shopping here, and then we're going to move on to the next part. Okay, boom. So now you have downloaded your CC, right? The first thing that you want to do is organize your CC by type. So then it puts all your compressed zip folders in a line. It puts all your package folders in a line. And then if you had the .rar, it's like .rar. Those will also be grouped up. And what I'm going to do to my compressed zip folders is the same thing that you would do for your .rar, for your RAR file types, okay? The same exact process. I'm deleting my duplicates. And you know, duplicate, it pops up with the parentheses. So I gotta make sure I'm recording. The parenthesis 1. Not the V1, nothing like that. It's like a parenthesis 1, parenthesis, and the game automatically puts that in there. Like right here. And right there. Right. Those are all duplicates. And right here. And here. Bam. So now, as you can see, I have all of my compressed zipped folders in a row. And at this point, you should have already downloaded 7-zip. So you're going to highlight all of these. Right? And then you're going to right click it. And then see the 7-zip is now right here. And then normally what I do is I click extract file, extract here. And that's just going to extract whatever's in these zips and just put it out there. Whether it's single files, whether it's a file, whatever's in there is going to just drop it into this folder. If you want, for whatever reason, for those things to drop into a actual file, then you would click extract to, and then it's going to automatically make a file named after the zip folder. So let me show you an example. So if I want to extract this, and I just want them to just take whatever's in this out and just drop it into this folder, I will click extract here, right? And then it just dropped it right here. Those are all the Bradford files I just extracted, and you see it's just sitting right here. Now, if I do the same thing, but then I want to say extract to, you click that, it's going to make a folder named that. Let's see, where did it pop up at? At the bottom, here it is. And now it's a folder, and then when you open it up, there it is. Actually, no, this is not the Bradford thing that it dropped. It's at the bottom down here. This is what it dropped, and then it also put it in a folder. So you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. If you wanted to put itself into a folder, you click extract to. If you wanted to just drop whatever's in there out, then you clicked extract here. So I just did the barber jackets. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight all of this. I'm gonna right click it, 7-zip, and then I'm going to extract here. And then it's going to tell you if you have multiple files. I'm just going to hit yes, 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 yes. I'm going to hit yes to all because it's going to be the same thing over and over again. Right, and then these are all still highlighted. So I know they have all extracted. So I'm just going ahead and delete them out. Right, so now I have all of my CC in one big file. I have 2 of these. Get rid of that. I'm trying to make sure I have no more before I do this next step. So now that I have everything ready to go into my mods folder, what I'm going to do is actually open my mods folder. So I'm just, you know where it's located. It's in your documents folder, electronic arts, Sims 4, and then mods. And then I'm going to let you know now, because I had this problem before. This folder, this file path for the Sims 4 in your documents folder does not create itself until you open the game, create a family, and save. Once you do that, then this file path will exist. And until you do that, it will not be there. So if you think you're just going to download a bunch of CC, install it, and then open your game, that's not how it works. You have to create a family, save. Create a family, move them in, and save the game. And then it creates this file path. So let's go to mods. Okay, so now that we're in my mods folder, as you can see, I already have files in here because I took all of my CC out of these folders, and then I'm going to reorganize them because I had a lot of duplicates, and I just wanted everything to make sure I have no duplicates in my game, so I have no wasted space. So the way you can organize it, you can organize it two ways. You can organize it by type, and you can organize it by creator. So as you can see, I have mine both organized by type and creator. So I have some creator names: Plastic Sims, Platinum Lux Sims, Shoestopia. And also have stuff like accessories, clothing, build by, hair, lashes, makeup. And that's for, I think I like organizing by creator when I have a lot from one person. So if I have a ton of stuff by one person, I just want to put it together and put it in one folder. If I have, if it's like I have one shirt by one person, I'm gonna put it in clothing. If I have one pair of shoes by that person, I'll put it in shoes. But if I have 14 pairs of shoes by that person, I'm gonna make them a folder. And then if I download new CC, I just literally drop it all into my new CC folder, because I don't, it's okay doing it from the downloads for like highlighting, just dropping it in, but it doesn't disappear. You have to delete it. It just copies it over. It doesn't move it. So I need to make let's see, I need to make new folder. I need to make one for Redheaded Sim, Simmer Kate, I think. So we'll put the mods folder. So this is how you make a new folder. Right click, new folder, and I think you can be up to 2 folders deep. Don't quote me, but I believe. But I only go 1 folder deep. I need one for Simmer Kate. I think that's what it is. Redheaded Sims. Already got one for Simmer Kate. Okay. I need one for Nitro Panic. I know. And Redheaded Sims. Right? And you can also add more folders literally over here. So you right click it, new folder, and then it pops over here. I'm gonna delete that for now. So you can add it over here, just so if you're in the downloads folder, you see you got a creator, then you could just really quickly right click mods and then add another folder. Okay, so all of these are package files, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight all of these, every single one that I just downloaded, and I'm gonna drop it into my new CC folder. Hold up, let me get to it. New CC. Let it copy over, and if you have any duplicates, it'll let you know. Like I have this stripy turtleneck top, I already have. Just replace the file. It doesn't matter, it has the same data. You don't have to skip, just replace it. And I'm just gonna delete. Ooh, my notes. Right, so what I'm gonna do really quickly, I'm gonna fast forward through it. It's just literally, so I'm gonna open up the new CC folder. I'm gonna organize it by name. And then I'm just going to literally drop it in. So let's see if I can get the whole. I can't even get everybody in there, but I'm gonna try to find it as I go. So I'm just going ahead and fast forward through that. All right, so we're back. So now we're going to do a CC clean out. So basically what a CC clean out is that you're going to remove all CC from your sim, okay? Make sure she has nothing on but what came in the game. And then you want to go through all of your CC. So we're going to start with the hair. Like these skins, I need to get these out. And it look crazy on her mouth. I hate skins. I just want myself to look like a sim, baby. Anyway, so what you want to do is you want to go through and then you want to pick out stuff that you don't like or is broken or looks a mess. So we're going to take off feminine. We're going to click on this where it says filter items. We're going to go to content and we're going to check custom content so that only custom content pops up. And then we're going to go through and then we're going to find CC that we don't like and then we're going to put it on this sim, okay? Make sure she has no CC on her when you start so that you don't accidentally delete stuff that you want to keep. All right, so you're going to go through and click on CC. You don't have to go through every single one, but you just go through and look and then click stuff that you don't like. Like these are weird, but this could be like an editorial picture if I want to do one. Like this, I don't like it. Girl, what? You know, I better look good in Blender, but in the game, what even is this? Okay, this right here is broken. So we're gonna click the arrow right here. If you don't know how to add outfits, this is how you add outfits. You click arrow, you click the plus sign. Now you got another one. Okay, so now this hair is on this head. So you go to the next hair. You scroll through. Okay, so I'm back. And now you want to, after you get done putting all the bad CC on the sim, and then you save the sim, okay? Just save it to your library, right? And then you hit cancel, exit, create a sim. You want to exit the game. Just exit. Click all the extra shit. And then you want to open up Sims Tray Importer, which also will be linked below. I'm not going to check for update, but we're going to open up the test, right? Let's make this big. So here's the test sim with all the bad CC on it. So then you want to go to files. CC files, actually. And then you want to look this up. Can we find this on Google? Let's see. This right here, and then it probably needs a mesh. This past 2 months. is that at? Okay, so we're just going to delete this. So it's going to delete it. Well, actually, sorry, show containing folder. And it's going to pull up the file, hit delete. Now it's gone. And then this one right here, let's look this up, find on Google. Does it need a mesh? Wow, look at these ads. Description. I'm just going to delete it. I'm really not. I got enough fucking... So, it's 16 items, so we're just going to... These shoes right here, show containing folder, delete. Show containing folder, delete. Show container folder, delete. Boom. So now all the bad CC that I found is now deleted. So the sim is not saved. She's deleted. And that's how you get rid of bad CC. Alright, let me close all of these windows. I'll make sure I cover everything. I think that's everything about CC. I think it's another way that you can look at your CC in the Sims 4 Studio. You open up the Sims 4 Studio, click on My CC, and it's going to load. Then it's going to pull up all your CC, and then when you open the folders, it's going to show you exactly how it looks in the game. So you can go through your CC one by one like this too if you want to. But I'm not. But yeah. That's how you do it. So I'm just going to throw this on to the end because I forgot to mention this earlier. How to stop the townies from wearing your freaking CC. Because I just, I was scrolling while my video was uploaded. And then I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to tell them how to disallow. How to stop your townies from wearing your CC because they be looking a mess. So you go to the Sims 4 Studio, you go to content management, you go to batch fixes, create a sim, and you want to disallow CC for random. And then what it's going to do is it's like when you go, I ain't gonna get into it too much. All it does is check a little box on all the custom content you have downloaded in your game, and it stops random people from popping up wearing your outfits. So it's running a batch right now, and it's going to take a minute because I have a lot of CC in my game. Okay, so once this screen pops up, you know it's done. The more CC that you have, the longer it's going to take. Like, don't trip because it's spinning for so long, but I have a lot of CC files. So, but once this screen pops up, it's done, and then you should no longer have that problem. And then this right here shows you how many files it fixed. It fixed 3,578.